Hello again, whiskey friends. This is Kelsey back in the lounge. Today we're going to be doing Knob Creek. We are going to be looking at the new Blenders edition as well as a comparison to the regular 9-year. Let's jump into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Man, it's great to be here with you today. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe down there. It really helps the channel out, as well as hyping the video. We don't talk about that much, but if you can hype this video, that would help us out as well. So today, we're going to be doing a taste-off, essentially, of KC or Knob Creek 9-year versus the new Blenders edition. Now, the Blenders edition just came out recently. It's 106 proof. So a little bit more than the regular 100 proof. The only bottle that I had that was a shelfer that was Knob Creek was the 9-year. So I thought it's a good comparison. It does have a little bit more proof at 120, but it should give us a good idea of, how the batch products are comparing to one another. Let's get into the nose and then the palate of these two. We'll start with the nose on the 9. Typical Knob Creek nose. A little bit of caramel, a little bit of honey roasted peanut, which isn't bad. It's not super peanutty, which I don't mind at all. I don't like all of the peanut that the regular Jim Beam stuff does. It's pretty your typical vanillas, your typical bourbon on the 9. Nothing like outstanding about it, but nothing off-putting either. Now that one was 120. This is 106 on the Blenders. So this is a little softer nose, a little bit more approachable. This one actually has a little bit of floral notes on the nose itself, a little bit less of the caramels, and which is surprising me, a little bit more oak on the nose as well. So comparatively, I think I actually like the 9-year on the nose a little bit more. You get more depth of the nose. This seems kind of thin on the Blenders on the nose, but it does have more oak on the nose. Let me go back one more time just to make sure on the 9 that I'm smelling that right. It does get a little bit of cherry. It's a little bit more involved than the Blender Select on the nose. Like I said, I like that a little bit more. This one's kind of muted compared to the 9. So let's get into the palate of these. Cheers, whiskey friends. Okay, the 9-year is good. There's nothing wrong with it. I will say that the 9-year shelfers have typically gotten better. I wish that they were still doing, the 14-year picks, but here we are. And going back to the nose after tasting it, there's still that Knob Creek thing that I just hate. I don't know how to describe it other than it's like a synthetic plastic note that I get on all Knob Creek. The only one that I don't really get it on is the 21-year that was just released. That one doesn't really have it, just has a lot of oak on it. But yeah, on the nose, I'm not getting much of the cherry, getting your typical vanilla and caramel notes. Overall, the experience is good. It's a little more viscous than I remember it being, which is good. Coats the mouth well. The finish is not super long, even at 120 proof. It's kind of thin, but again, it is 9 years and it is a batch product. So let's see how they did on the Blenders edition here. Oh, wow. So it's a much sweeter profile than the 9-year typical. I don't know if it's just the difference in proof, but I think that overall, it gets way more upfront with the sweetness. And then also you get some of that stuff that is coming through on the 9-year, like the vanilla and the caramel. It's a much sweeter profile than your typical profile of Knob Creek. I actually prefer the palate on this one more and prefer the nose on the 9-year. So let's go back for a second sip here in the 9-year. Yeah, this one has a lot more oaky notes, a little bit sharper, whereas this one's a little bit less sharp and a little bit more well-rounded. For about the same price, man, I'm telling you, I think I would go pick this up rather than the regular 9-year, even at 120 proof. This has a better taste experience for me, even being not a Knob Creek fan, than the regular 9-year shelfer. So let me know what you guys think. Have you tried this? If you have, make sure you comment below, hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you join us every Wednesday night for all of our fun times. I think we got some fun things planned coming up with some Mario Kart again, some other things coming up on the realms of picks as well. So make sure you guys check it out, and we'll see you here next time.